I wish I knew what I do for love. It's kind of how I feel right now. I wish I knew what my love means to me. I wish I knew what my heart means to me. And just rereading all my previous posts, it seems like I have a big heart and a lot of courage, which is an understatement, because I'm greater than I can truly imagine. I was going to say greater than I can truly believe. The truth is, I need to believe in myself, and I know I believe in myself. But the deeper truth is I want more. I want more from my life. I want more from myself. I expect more. I deserve more. I care. I want to cherish life. I want to exemplify perfection. I want to exemplify the perfection of the Creator's love, of the Creator's gifts. And I say that means so much to me, as if it's a wish, something that is something I should just have because I deserve it, when I really discover that I'm actually living in appreciation. I mean, look, I'm just reading this, look. 2016, February 2nd, my second, or I almost said my second birthday. I wrote, so to all my friends, family and friends who have made the past 21 years a remarkable experience, I would like to propose a toast. A toast to the past, a toast to our friends far and near. May the future be pleasant, the past a bright dream. May our friends remain faithful and dear. I feel like everything I've ever written has been inspiring. Everything I've ever believed. My wisdom, my dedication, my courage. I just used to write things in the attempt to not be in fear. Or I used to believe that I could actually achieve fearlessness. And I say that I can be courageous and fearless because that's the only truth there is. There's no such thing as fear. Yeah, I know my love is what I seek. But why does my heart want it more than I do? It's almost like I don't know the answer. And it's amazing because I believe I'm higher dimensional. I write 12-dimensional experience here on Earth as created beings meant to shift the cosmos in the flow it was always meant to follow, in the direction of our hearts. This is living proof of the love that I have inside myself and the love I have for the one I love. Together we are strong, and we can only become stronger as our only heart beats to beat again. By academic freedom, I understand the right to search for truth and to publish and teach what one holds to be true. Only love is real. It seems like I can manifest greatness in every word. And it's not an understatement. This is who I was. This is actually who I was, and I can agree to that, I can agree to the fact that that is who I was. This is who I was. I was writing music in 2015. That's who I was. Writing about imaginations, writing about criticism, I wrote about criticism, I wrote about lovelessness, and I wrote about the inaccessibility of the heart, or what makes the heart completely inaccessible. And maybe I could read it right now. But perhaps I don't really know what that means to me deep down, because that is what I was leading into, not who I necessarily was at that moment, at that time. And I'm trying to tell myself how much it means to me, how much my own desire to connect with everybody on. I'll just read what I wrote. I'm telling you, it was kind of like lyrics or something like that. Anyway, I'm just going to read it. This is 2015, December 27th. We're reading a post that goes on Facebook. I'm telling you this, and I must tell you this, to make it clear that if you want to share in the new possibilities of our times, you will have to change completely and open wide the door of your heart. And you will have to do it very soon, straight away in fact, for what the heart does not want will not gain entrance to the head. Here and now your heart should be absolutely free of criticism. Criticism causes the most serious poisoning of the nervous system imaginable. All the barriers which arise in you as a result of criticism must be removed. There are countless people just like you, as far as their state of being is concerned. They work as you do. They, too, are laden with taints and personality faults, just as you are. Your heart should be absolutely free from aversion, free from criticism. And in addition, your heart should no longer be darkened by all those feelings of hatred you so often cherish. You must banish this lovelessness utterly from you, for it renders your heart completely inaccessible. Oops. Oh, here we go. Completely inaccessible. So now you will feel with me the need to change all that as quickly as possible, not with cultural motives. For when your light vesture is not functioning properly, all culture is only a cloak you have put on, which will soon be torn or worn away by the love beating into and out of our own hearts with pure intention. No, certainly not with cultural motives, but motivated by the touch of a new, unrestricted, unending love of all that is. Imagine the dreams you have at night matching the reality that you live during a daydream that lasts not for minutes or hours, but days and months at a time. And every moment you are waking from some kind of dream, whether it's day or night, you are constantly being refreshed by the bombardment of good feelings that you have during the good dreams you have. But sometimes you forget and wish you could remember that dream that you like so much. While other dreams are very vivid and lucid, you know a good dream that you had when you fall asleep can totally make your day. Falling in love is like getting lost in which type of dream it was that you woke up from. Whether it's a dream you have at night, a daydream, or a dream come true that manifests into reality, you're loving every moment of it, but you never really know what's going to happen next in your dream when you're asleep. Since you know you can always wake up, you just go with the flow. It usually ends when you want it to. Or sometimes you get woken up, or you can't wake from the dream. Isn't that what life is? So what's my point? Question mark. The point that is being made is that we can't base our attitude toward life on what we see around us. What we see around us tends to degrade, defile, and desecrate remains of a once noble race. I can't denounce the idea of government just because man has tarnished the reality of it. And we can't vilify the idea of banking in its pure sense simply because flawed humanity has corrupted the institution. And the planet will never be the same as we are constantly and consistently reborn, and these new humans run rampant all over the planet with a love that transforms everything it touches. I tend to see us as a conscious life force blinded by love and inspired by light of the pure creative force of our hearts that beat as one, that always manifests a reality that allows us to gain wisdom and experience from all that is. It's hard to put in words, so allow me to put it this way. Christmas will never be the same for me or anyone anymore. What is going to happen when all of my institutions were born out of the noblest of ideas, the purest of intentions. Although the current reality is now a sordid mess, a pure idea still rests behind each of these institutions. When the new world has completed its rebirthing, the pure ideas that once were shall return to mankind. The earth will be populated by the seeds of a new race of humans who will understand what group unity really means, who will live to serve, who will think of what's good for the group before themselves. When a pure idea is placed before those with pure hearts, the product of that idea will also be pure. I wrote that in 2014 or 2015. This is what I wrote in 2014. So what if I was just a painter, painting houses on the rich blue coast? Would you ever try to leave me for somebody who deserves you most? Well, I honestly, I don't even know if I can read the rest. Because, darling, I'm just a painter. I'm painting houses for the rich old folks. I'm gonna make $1 million. 'Cause nobody's gonna steal, you know. For diamonds and gold. For diamonds and gold. Because I've broken bones for you and for you only. I've made the money, but we just can't keep this home. Give me your heart and your hand, then we can run, we can run, we can run. Baby, run now. We can run, baby, run. It's like a bullet through an ocean. I still remember how you moved so slow. You killed me with your shotgun. Right now we're even. We don't stop till someone's bleeding. We don't stop till someone's bleeding. I have broken bones for you and for you only. I've made the money, but we just can't keep this home. Give me your heart and your hand, then we can run, we can run, we can run. Baby, run now. We can run, baby, run. Baby, you're mine. Permanently yours. Sometimes the moon looks brighter than the sun. It's times like this. Run up my wrists. She hates all the guts and blood. Slash around with me. While we move like flames on burning shades. Your doctor won't stop calling me for medication. But baby, sometimes things don't work out the way we've planned. To live is just to fall asleep, to die is to awake. Oh, but maybe we're meant to lose the ones we love. But I'll fight for you till then. And if he stole you from me, on my arm there's a tattoo of your name. I've broken bones for you and for you only. I needed money, but forget money. We want love. You gave me your heart and your hand, and we can run. We can run, we can run, we can run. We can run, we can run, we can run. That's what I wrote in 2014. June 7th. That's what I wrote. Or it's lyrics to the song. I'll just keep reading. What else did I write? I wrote so many inspirational things. I try to be so healthy, and I try to convince people. This is what I wrote in January. I look forward to leading those I care about to a new level of greatness, care, and appreciation. I long to be with everyone and anyone that I know that embraces positivity. Basically anyone that knows how to make me laugh. I wrote 2014 January, it's time not to make rivals with those that are empowered, but make partners for the progress that improves our life, liberty, and happiness for all of us. It's our job as human beings to open opportunities for every person to improve, move forward, thrive, and survive together based on quality care received. It's truly incredible when the littlest things fill me with such bliss and elation that I literally feel lighter. For the past few days especially, every time I laugh now it feels truly genuine, and laughter hasn't felt this good since my toddler years. I wish I could describe it, but it's hard to describe. It's like a bubbling, overflowing fountain that I can't control as it spills out of my body. Wise men say that only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. So what happens when wise men rush in to fulfill your every want, need, and desire? Well, all the wise men have rushed in. So who is left? Learn how to be happy with what you have while you pursue all that you want. Happiness is not an accident, nor is it something you wish for. Happiness is something you design. You can't handle the truth. And if you could handle the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, only then can you consider yourself that of who you are and all that is. Only human beings that live in truth and confidence in truth have no reason to live in fear. That is what it means to be fearless. Never in my life has it felt so good to be childlike. I exude and am bubbling with wonder, joy, playfulness, and even silliness. Now is the best time to be creative and artistic, and this year is an exciting time of new growth, new beginnings, and new things emerging. I think one of the most important lessons to learn in life is that being happy drives people crazy. Humans strive through troubles to achieve change. Human beings use change to overcome troubles. Who knew that personal development could lead to gaining the attribute of becoming fearless? Fearlessness and confidence is key. I know for a fact that if someone had the ability to change and cure the world for the better in an irresistible way based on truth and trust, they would want to share their newfound superpower. And then beginning of 2014, I wrote, "It's time for me to make a big difference in a big way. I'm looking forward to the future. I'm getting ready to change for the better. I'm taking on the world. What doesn't kill me only makes me stronger. Who wants to join me? Because with or without you, I will change the world." I wrote, "I have way too much energy. Time to sprint for an hour and a half." And the third day of January in 2014, I wrote the following. I wrote, 2 words, Pavlovian conditioning. Make time for it. Just get it done. Nobody ever got strong or got in shape by thinking about it. They did it. 2014, here I come. Round off back handspring number 41 for the day. For today. Round off back handspring number 41 for today. December 28th. On the beach. 2013. I wrote, "This is the pace I maintain when I run to the pier and back." 2013, December 27th, I wrote, "I feel great. Join me and feel great with me. I will discriminate against no one. If you want better memory, more energy, more strength, mental clarity, improved mental capacity, and more, I will give it to you just so you can have a taste. Ask and you shall receive. I want you to feel what I feel. I promise you won't regret it. (2013) 2013, December 25th, I wrote, 2 weeks ago I was barely able to run 3 miles with many breaks. Now I can run 4 miles every day, twice a day, after doing countless gymnastic exercises in the sand, and still have the energy to run more. I wish I could give a definite result for the products, I wish I could give a definite result for what the products I take do for me, but I honestly cannot. So I don't know where the journey will end, but I know where it starts. Change requires change. When you not only understand this, but experience change, you can change your world. That's called reality. I can't even describe the energy I feel all the time, every single day. It's really cool. I look forward to the future. Each and every one in you has brilliance inside you. That's what I wrote. December 21st, 2013. I have the ability to see it, but it doesn't matter what I see if you can't see the greatness that exists inside you. You can either find this path alone, or you can trust me so I can get you on the fast track to brilliance, not just in health, but in mind and in spirit. I'm pretty sure I meant to write each and every one of you instead of each and every one in you. I'm amazed. I feel great in every way, shape, and form, to the point where I find myself smiling a lot more. There is nothing more humbling than realizing you can be more than you are. You never know how bad you feel until you feel great. I know how to make people great. I only want to help. So let me know if you're interested in changing your life to feel great. I can confidently say that my energy level has now doubled. It's such a great feeling being able to work twice as hard and get even greater results. Every day is more and more exciting. December 16th, 2013. I was going to take a picture of a seafood salad I made this morning, but it was so good I ate it before I reached my phone. Ever since I started giving my body the nutrients it needs, I have gained a lot more energy. When I usually run, I push my body to reach the goal I have set in mind. For the first time ever, my body was pushing my mind to what I could accomplish. It feels awesome, and it's indescribable. December 13th, I finally ordered my Herbalife products. New lifestyle, here I come. Today is the day that I become the true me that's deep inside and has been eager to come out. I can't wait to share my passion with the world. Honestly, it sounds ridiculous when I say that I don't think that I'm loud enough, even with the actual truth of Project Lightseed, the Project Vocal Earthshake, and Project Lightseed, his directorship, Project Vocal Earthshakes, and the pure idea of those projects that I created, the pure idea of those companies, the pure idea of those businesses. On December 1st, I wrote, I believe you can do anything you set your mind to. What do you believe? I don't give up. I scream patience. And it's times like these I wish I knew how much I meant to myself. It's times like these I wish I knew how much love meant to everyone, to my creator, to the creator within me. How did I get so brave? How did I get so strong? Why have I become so strong, so courageous, so able, so unstoppable? It seems I believe in merriment. It seems I believe in righteousness. It seems I believe in virtue. But how do I know I'm not judging myself, or so I say. That's what I wrote down in the past. That's what I wrote. That's who I was. That's who I was in the process of becoming at that time. I am watching. I am present. I want to love everything. The thing is, I want it more. Or at least I think I want what I want more. than I ever did before. I read these things and I'm like, what kind of guy would achieve such things and then would have the patience to really fight for the universe, fight for everything, fight for all that is, to fight for love, to fight for all that is, to fight for freedom, victory, liberty, passion, adoration, to have willpower within that can exude the radiance and the brilliance that I believe and was so inspired by and wrote about, and bubbling energy that I had 2014 was 2 years after college, 2 years after high school for me. So I spent all that time. 2014, well, not all the time. I can't really say I spent all that time in the 2014. But in 2014, health was like a huge priority for me. I was inspired to do so many things. Yet, in this now moment, I accomplished all things. And I know that to be true. And I know the truth that I hold so dearly within me, deep within me, is the truth of the root of fearlessness. Yet, I still want to be inspired by my own accomplishments. Yet I am the one who says I couldn't, at the time, I couldn't have the outside world be like the influencer of my actions, sort of thing. Or let me rephrase that. I think I wrote something like... Actually, I should just read it. Oh, it was a tweet. That I tweeted. No bird pun intended, even though that could be really funny and hilarious and joyous. I wrote it down. It's interesting because I'm actually trying to find that exact tweet. Goodness gracious. Perhaps it wasn't a tweet. Perhaps it was a Facebook message. It was something on the lines of... let me just look it up. We can't, or I don't know where it is, but basically what I was trying to say is, like, we can't base our reality off of the external reality. That's, you know what, whatever. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to try and find it. Okay, I don't think it was on Facebook. I think it was a tweet. I don't know where the tweet is. Oh well, I'm not giving up, but for some reason, I cannot seem to find the tweet. Anyway, the tweet was something along the lines of, you can't base your external reality, or, you can't base your reality on your external reality, or nothing that we see in, like, outside of us can connect with what we want to experience in our life. I wrote something like that. I don't know where it is. I don't know where I wrote it. I can't find it, you know? I'm going to be honest with that, completely honest. I don't know where that tweet is. But apparently, somehow, deep down, it means that much to me. And even in my heart, it means that much to me. And even subconsciously and instinctively, it means that much to me. And even just in my mind, it means that much to me. So, I love success. Okay? I want to say that again. I love victory. I am victory. Victory is mine, says the Lord. I want to know. I want to know my love. I want to know about my greatness. You know? I tend to discover that, perhaps I am unique. Maybe I am powerful. That is the way that I discover my love within. And that's not the only thing I want. My radiance is everywhere. And I could be, dark. I can be I could be blind, but my third eye is so open. It is I am connected with all things. It seems like I am, or I know that I am perfect. I wish to cherish life more. I wish to experience my third eye abilities even more. I wish to experience my heart beat even more. I am fearlessness. That's who I was. That's literally who I was. That was who I was in 2014. That's who I was when I was 20. That's who I was when I was 20, 21. 2015, I was 21. 2016, I was 22. I turned 22. 2017, I turned 23. It's not that long ago. 2017, I was 23. 2018, I turned 24. 2019, I turned 25. I am 25. 5 years ago, 2 years ago, I was 22 3 years ago. I was 21 4 years ago. I was 20. I made all that. I make all that. I created that. And then I believed in it so much that I created a reality revolving around the truth that I subconsciously believed that I could trust within myself, that I subconsciously created. And then I believed in it so much that I understand my whole life perfectly at all times. And it's because of something that I believed that I thought I could become. The purest of ideas, the purest of intentions. And I didn't even quit. I didn't even stop. I didn't even quit. And I claimed responsibility as as a creator, as a being of light, as a being of love. I said you could do anything you set your mind to. I said we could do anything we could set our mind to. I say we could do anything we could set our minds to. That's my that's my project. That's my project. Three years. I used to run. I used to run. Sprinting and running and running and running and running and running and running. I actually believed in every breath that I take. I believed in every breath. I believed in every breath. I ran. I ran. I ran as hard as I could. I ran until I couldn't run anymore. I ran some more. I ran. believe it still. That was the old me. And I believe it still. The old me. That was the old me. That was the old me. That was who I was. That was who I was. That was who I was becoming. Shouting, screaming, singing. For what? To who? My emotion. The viciousness of good. He kept fighting. I said, Kev. I said, give our consciousness back. If you had to grab it, you're giving me sonic healing. I said you had to fight. away while you still can. Accepting galactic consciousness, galactic citizenship. I said you can't handle the truth. I said, I know what truly matters, and it's not the material items, it's people. I love people so much that it's not about what makes you scary. It's about what makes you fearless. Trust is not a one-way street. That's what I wrote. The age where the truth of Agartha meets true desire for freedom and liberty. Renaissance is no longer just an option, but a choice for tyrants and globalist elites to have the opportunity to make major efforts to forgive their own crimes against humanity. I said the true history of Earth shall be revealed. So come to the light, vicious globalists, or witness the true strength of liberty at its finest. I've been saying the same things for way too long. Believing in myself for way too long. I've been trusting myself for way too long. I believe in myself. I actually believe in myself. I said, ask and you shall receive. I said, I want you to feel what I feel. And I said, I promise you won't regret it. I said, I promise you won't regret it. I said, if you... I said it. I said if you want better memory, more energy, more strength, mental clarity, improved mental capacity, and more, I will give it to you. Just so you can have it. I said that's called reality. I said, if you want